During the evaluation period, the EU has been a key player in conflict prevention and peacebuilding in Georgia in relation to the breakaway territories of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. The main instrument used has been the IFS, later the ICSP, which was targeted at a range of activities on the ground, mainly in the area of confidence building measures and people-to-people contacts, but also targeting a range of other conflict-related issues. In addition, the EU used ENI funding, which was used for recovery needs and humanitarian assistance, which helped improve living conditions on the ground, in particular in Abkhazia, and also indirectly contributed to confidence building. Then the EU had a range of non-financial instruments, mainly the role of the EU Special Representative dealing with the conflict situations in Georgia, the EU's mediation role in the context of the Geneva international discussions, as well as the EU's monitoring mission on the ground, monitoring along the borders with the breakaway territories. So through this range of efforts, the EU has really been a key player in conflict prevention and peacebuilding, reducing tensions on the ground, helping contribute to normalization and building confidence between the conflict parties. The first major strength of the EU's engagement in Georgia has been the size and scope of its engagement. This is both in terms of the size and amount of financial resources dedicated to conflict prevention and peacebuilding, as well as the multi-dimensional nature of its engagement using both financial tools and political engagement. A second strength relates to the long-term manner in which the EU has engaged. The flagship project being COBERM, focusing on confidence-building measures, has been in place for over a decade, but also the EU's engagement through the EUSR and the monitoring mission on the ground have been long-term. Then a third strength relates to the cooperation between the different EU entities, which was found to be good, especially at the day-to-day operational level, and which also improved over time. However, it was also noted that this is largely people-dependent, and the comprehensive approach really is as good as the people involved. The major challenge has been in terms of realizing a comprehensive approach at the strategic level, and this has been due to a number of factors. Firstly, the EU has lacked a clear and shared strategic framework for its engagement in CPPB, as well as a clear political direction that would inform the engagement and interventions by the different EU entities involved. Then there were also some overlapping mandates and unclear hierarchies between the different entities, the delegation, the EUSR, the monitoring mission, which to some degree undermined the coherence of efforts. The EU was also challenged in terms of linking its political engagement and its financial instruments, and in particular it was found that the EU lacked short-term instruments to respond in a timely manner to political opportunities identified on the ground, including those identified by the EUSR. There were also some challenges and some tensions between the EU's wider political engagement in Georgia and the particular role of the EUSR in terms of addressing the conflict situation. And it was found that the EUSR did not always get sufficient protection and political backing by the EU to really undertake its role. And then a final challenge relates to human resources, and it was found that the EU delegation did not have a sufficient CPPB qualified staff specifically dedicated at addressing the conflict situation. And this was particularly also the case after FPI departure in the context of FPI regionalization.